Another good night of full moon and visibility, and push through the rest of that town and go hang out at the lab for a while. That's the optimum course. Alternatively, if we don't have the night benefit of the night vision from the full moon, I'll roll south along this road at night to check it for debris and vehicles, see if it's a clear route. And we may make the run anyway. Problem being, I think all of the headlights are busted in that vehicle. So we'll either do it during the daytime or something. But let's go ahead and finish sleeping right after I finish refixing the Z levels. Which I'll probably end up turning right back on again. No, that's fine. I've had some problems where it hasn't actually accommodated the change. Let's see if I have that problem this time. Yeah, the blanket definitely provides the temp control. Whether having a blanket in addition to a pillow provides additional fatigue control, I don't know for sure. I'm not sure if Bellicosity answered that or not, and I missed it. Alright, now let's try to sleep. Yep. Ah, I forgot to turn the headphones off again. Oh, it's so bad. Alright, so we woke up at 7:17 p.m. That's a little bit of daylight left. Do we try to make a late in the day speed run through in our wackadoodle vehicle? It's about to fall apart. Anything we find that's somewhat nasty could be a big problem. I think I gotta wait for night and hope. Hope for the view bonus. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, let's grab this stuff, bring it back up. And yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Let's just wait another couple hours. So, hour and a half till dusk. We'll wait for 2. MP3 player's still going. Focus is still bad because of the hoarding. God, I hate that trait. That combined with the already big issues with keeping focus up, that's just so hard to get used to. Alright, let's have another dose of shelled nuts, another drink of brandy, some clam chowder and broth, and some almonds. That'll take care of the hunger. I think it's dark now. It gets pretty late. No, that I don't care about. This I care about. And we'll come back for you. No, actually, we'll grab you now. Blanket I want. Sheets I'll leave. Take those. Nah, I guess we'll take one. That gets everything out here I care about. Is it dark? It is dark. It is not dark. Wait a little longer. So much for dusk. Now it is dark. And we do have the view bonus. Man, is it just like... I love how it says weather is sunny. Is it just like full moon all the time during the summertime? Have I been missing the full moon fun of summer starts? It's sure feeling that way. Nope. Well, that can go... Oh, I have 3 Science ID cards? I don't remember finding the other 2. Alright, drop the blankets up on the front seat. And don't wield the fire axe in case a technician I drive by tries to yank it. We almost got back up to full health. It was a close thing. One more night would finally tip us off to max, and it'd be the first time in 9 days of surviving the Naked and Unafraid challenge that we've managed to get back to full health. Well, we got to take advantage of the light. See if we can get this clunker down to that lab. We're down to 2.3 gas. Battery, I don't care. Front end of the vehicle is pretty trashed. We're about to lose a wheel. So it could come apart if we get a bad mix. And we have no headlights. So pray that the weather doesn't change when we hit the middle of this upcoming city. At least all I have to do is dodge zombies and cars. I don't have to go around corners or anything. Wanted to say you're the reason I got into CDDA, and thank you for it. You're very welcome. I'm glad I was helpful. That was the original intent, was to help people pass the initial challenges of learning this game and sticking with it long enough that the frustration factor of the learning curve and the keyboard paralysis, as all the keys are used, drove people away. So I'm glad you found it helpful. I should not talk while I'm trying to maneuver carefully, so I'm not going to talk a lot while I'm doing this maneuvering here. Let's see. I'm going to have to settle for this view, I think. I need every space I can get. Ooh, narrow slot there. Multiple shocks. Nice, clean road so far. Me likey. We're already halfway there. Alright, just be clean of wrecks for another couple of blocks, please. There's a cathedral we're passing. Whoops. I'm still... Ah, crap. That's not good. I'm still most paranoid of hitchhikers. Because I wouldn't be able to get them out of the vehicle. I'd have to keep driving and just let them pound on me while I was traveling until I cleared the area. No way could I stop and try to get them out of the vehicle. Think... Ooh, is that a heavy-duty cable? Nope, jumper cable. Yeah, we're about there. Oh, now there's a big old crowd. Alright, speed up. Slow down. Don't hit the scooter. We are out. Oh, god damn it! Two things I said was going to ruin this lab for me. Oh, I just can't win. I just can't win. Can't catch a break. Yep, we got fungus. I am bumping into a fungal spore cloud. How many times tonight have I jinxed myself again? It's like 3 different times where I say something and immediately Cataclysm's RNG bitch slaps me and shows me who's the boss. Oh, man. I just... Oh, I'm still going to the lab. But it's going to make things more difficult, obviously. As long as I stay underground and I don't have Z levels turned on, I can manage it. Because the Z level, the fungus won't spread above ground as long as I stay below ground. But it's still so annoying. I can't believe this. 2 things, I say, can ruin it. There's one of them. Now I actually am going to slow down. Let's take a look. Now that we're out of the big nonsense, let's stop for a second. Let go of the controls. You got gas? You has gas. You got drivable? Wait a minute. No controls, not drivable. Alright, we'll steal your gas. And we'll check if you have a bottle jack in the trunk. You do not. Oh, man. That is so annoying. So we got a small town of Somerset. I'm gonna diverge south slightly. We got a little bit of view range with the full moon out, so I'm gonna drive south a bit, see if I can get a peek at Somerset. I'm hopeful that the fields continue, and that gives me some maneuvering room to connect up to these other locations. But then we'll turn around and we'll go up and check the lab. Hey there, engine. And now we're starting to, of course, work our way into additional fungal. Yeah, it's so annoying. I should toss that engine block into the vehicle as well. Alright, so Two House Town. Those are always exciting. Campsite. Might occasionally get something usable at the campsite. I'm just gonna... Another security van. Oh, man. Is there another... Oh, it's a three-house town. Quite the zombie population for a three-house town. No wheels. Alright. How about on the armored car? Or the Humvee, I mean. Oh, it's got wheels. Check mark number 1. We has wheels. Next up, driver's seat. It's got all the parts there. And it's got diesel in the tank. Can I please has a Humvee? Last check. Oh, it's got a faulty engine, but I can't tell what kind of fault it is yet. Oh, man. He wants the Humvee. Before the crowd of zombies shreds it. And, of course, we got a mushroom in the way as well. This is a bit of a tight spot. So far, the zombies haven't noticed me. We pull around to the front here. Like so. Here's the problem. I can't turn a light on to check the Humvee without attracting the attention of the zombie horde. I could do it and then drive away, but then the horde would still come over and shred the vehicle. Let's step out and take a look anyway. So, we has diesel, we have battery power, we have wheels, we have all of the control mechanisms we need in the driver's seat. Those would be the controls, a seat, that's pretty much it. As long as you have those. And then we've got an engine compartment in pretty good shape. Decent battery, decent alternator, and engine. That is the question. And I can't check it without turning a light on. So we're going to hop in and try to start it up and just pray nothing hears the engine and comes over and shreds it. Oh my god, it works! Ah! Oh man. And I got a zombie beating up my vehicle. Got a zombie right there. Making noise, attracting a crowd. Oh, I need this Humvee though. Come on, get over here, Humvee. He's digging his way through my car. Oh, can I get stuff transferred before anything shows up? Oh. I have a whole bunch of crap that I need to move. Hey there, Kiltar. Welcome. Can a headless zombie hunt you by sight or smell? I don't think so. I think they're totally random movers. The description on some of them mention like ear flaps or something. I can't remember which one showed that. They can hear. So you have to kind of check the description. I know there's one of them, one of the newer types that that can hear you despite what they show you in the description or in the name. Headless zombies do not have sees, hears, or smells. All right, well there you go. The question here is, how do I deal with this? I could move the Humvee, then come back for my other vehicle real fast, just to get the Humvee a little bit out of range of the zombies that are in this immediate area. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to turn this vehicle off. We're going to start up the Humvee. I am going to relocate it. Get it away from the town at least. Let's just drive it up to the road. Let's just drive it to the lab. Oh crap. I think that is indicating to me that the Z levels didn't take. Oh no, it means the turret is shooting stuff right inside the door here, so that's fine. Alright, let's leave this Humvee here. Stop driving. Oh, Humvee, please let me get all my other stuff over here. Then I just have to worry about the non-stop fungal presence. Alright, let's go back down and get our other vehicle. Preferably without becoming fungal infected on the way. I do have my royal jelly. I got one free dose of fungal cure. Alright, safe mode on. Please tell me he didn't break anything too bad. I cannot believe we got fungal messing with me, and then they gave me a working Humvee. My all-time, mostest, favoritist vehicle. Let's do this. Yeah, that's fine. Well, let's find out what kind of lab it is. That's the most important thing to check. Alright, so the turret killed something. We have not yet located where the local fungal presence is coming from. It's going to be a bloom or a tower somewhere out here. The hope is that we can get inside, go down to the first level, and then we'll just hang out in the inside of the lab. But anytime I come upstairs, any time passes, we're going to have the fungus spreading constantly. So we'll either be setting a lot of fires, or we'll have to have some other solution to that particular problem. Being naked means there's no way I can protect myself against fungal infection. Normally I could just roll around in survivor gear and a mask and all that, and just ignore pretty much the fungal presence for the most part. I don't think I have antifungal drugs. I think I have anti-parasitic in the stockpile somewhere. No antifungal though. Alright, well let's get the most important thing done. What kind of lab is it? If it's a nice lab, all bets are off anyway. I'll just transfer the gear up into the Humvee and we'll go driving again. Ain't seen nothing. So there's the zombie. Still got more up. We got blobs. A lot of zombies. Backpack. Thermos, a beer. Oh, hey there, where it's supposed to have a turret. That's kind of nervous making. Oh, it removed the turret from here as well. That's right. Alright. Well, that'll work. If I spend the time to get my computer skill leveled up, we can hack the terminal here, and we'll get a map of the entire area, which will be extremely useful. That was one of my priorities anyway. Alright. This one room with blobs, or multiple blobs? Alright, we're not going in there. That's blobs. Jeez, this floor was just packed with turrets. Alright, so we got a couple of opportunities to hack a terminal. But we can't spend time up here. So here's the question. So it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see what we get. Peek. Oh, right into an auto dock. That's pretty hilarious. We've got a lit room, so I've got lighting to do all my reading and crafting, and we can go sleep on the auto dock couch. So, safe move. 43 degrees. It dropped 20 degrees. That's not a good thing, but that's the normal temperature for below ground, so it's not an ice lab. Yeah, I know I'd already be freezing. It's not an ice lab. 43 degrees, 20 degree temperature drop Fahrenheit is not unusual. As soon as you go underground, basically, you get that temperature. So, that's all normal. Ah, zombies. I don't want them to destroy the lights, so let's get rid of some zombies. Shock zombie? Shock zombie. One prototype. Alright, no big deal. Tequila! We got tequila! Hey there, Pigawatts. Welcome. Thanks for the follow. Hey, another morale enhancement device. I only really need one. That was nice, though. We got some food. We got some tequila. And I'm back in the motherland. Back where I belong, in a lab. Everybody loves when I go to labs. Everybody but me. I've just done so many of them. Alright, no batteries, unfortunately. Can't use any of that, so we'll take the minor items we can use. Problem's gonna be, if I try to sleep here, the cyborgs are gonna make noise and keep me awake. So, I'll have to, no way to get these cyborgs without getting the shock zombie. We know how much fun I have with shock zombies with a naked guy. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I'll have to think about it. Alright, but, yeah, we got an auto dock room right off the bat. So we have doors, lots of doors. Every direction, north, south, east, west. Let's divest a bit. I'm going to check each of the adjoining rooms. That's my standard modus operandi. I check the adjoining rooms of the stairs out and look for... The combination I'm looking for is a water source and light that I can use that are near enough to each other. That way I don't have to move. I set up as a base there, create a bed if I need to. That way if I have light and water, infinite supply, makes things a lot faster and easier to deal with. That would be great. See what we get. That's the conveyor belt room. Uh-oh. With a mini nuke? Broken mini nuke? Or is that going to be a gateway? Portal or mini nuke? Which one are you? It's a mini nuke. So, source of radiation, if we want or need any of that. Fun. Nothing in the lockers. Gonna be no... Oh, we do have water and light! Water and light! First room. Not too bad. So, pretty close to the exit stairs. We got infinite water. We got a light source until somebody comes along and breaks it. Then I could actually set a bed up right back in here. So I can sleep out of the light or wear a blindfold, either way. So this is good. This is exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for. A table I can use for a crafting surface right away. So that's acceptable. Uh-oh. What do we got? Just a regular test tube. Super glue and water. I'll take them. More doors. Just lightly irradiated from the rubble. Well, this is even more convenient. Well, I don't want to say more convenient. But we got a bedroom area. No water source adjacent to it, so... Can't drag beds anymore. Makes me sad. But it gives us lots of rags and raw materials to make one. Alright, so this is not a bad area. Radiation's a little closer than I would like. So we'd have to see if we would continuously get irradiated. I don't think as long as we're in the room we would get irradiated, but it is a possibility. So, alright, that's one direction. Let's see what our other options are here. Light. And water. Another one. Yeah. Containment room. Plenty of boxes for materials. Well, that's a whole lot of disappointment. And another one. Oh, look at that! A wrench. It needs a hacksaw, not a wrench. And more doors. Alright, so that's not bad. That's another one that's away from the radiation. And again, we have light and infinite water. Toss a bed down somewhere with a blindfold, and you've got a good spot there. Next up. This is containment. Hey, scientist. Adderall, solder, and junk. I'm gonna think about if I want to butcher those guys. Good old zombie brute banging the drums again. Do we have prime Shoggoth? We do not have prime Shoggoth. Scientist is inside with the brute, huh? Antibiotics, lye powder. Alright, more doors, but not a good place to set up. One more check. 3x3 grid. Not usually a place where I want to set up. Not often a water source in the 3x3 grids. Turret? No turret. Can't remember if I have a soldering iron. Turret this time? Maybe? No turret. Dissector's good. Tactically, you always want to know where dissectors are located, because you can lure zombies into the dissector to do your dirty work for you. So, good to know where they're sitting. Alright, lots of blankets, lots of beds. Was there a pillow in this room? There is a pillow. Give me the pillow. And give me one blanket. No stairs? No stairs yet. Alright, so we don't know how deep the lab is. We've got a couple of choices. I'm not sure which I prefer, actually. This looks weird when you set your camp up in the middle of a hallway, but there's no particular reason not to. There's no zombies in the area. Gets me further away from the guy banging on the walls. Might have a problem over here with the noise from the cyborgs keeping me awake. So earplugs might be necessary for that. Down here, we got the proximity of the radiation to slightly worry about. I'd have to do a little experimenting to see if that's going to affect us or not. But we do have an underground option, so the danger is, of course, fungal presence out here. So I have to decide, do I unload the vehicle, drag everything downstairs, stay here for a while, then go back upstairs, reload the vehicle, and get out of here. And try to minimize my above ground time in the area so that the fungal doesn't have a chance to completely spread and saturate everything and infect me. Still want to make trips into Masardis, where I'm not done with that town yet. One thing after another with this map. I'm gonna go stand over here for a second, check the noise level, see if those... Yeah, I can hear the kill all humans. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna hear the cyborgs making noise over here until I can get rid of them. Which I can do. They're easy to kill. It's the shock zombie I have to consider. It might have to shoot. I'd need to get rid of light in that area to do it effectively so I don't get shock blasted. Any restrictions on CBMs that are mutations for this run? No, no specific restrictions. I'm not going to pursue mutations. I just finished up the the big one with a post-threshold Chimera mutant. That was enough mutating to get it out of my system for a while. So I don't have any plans on doing any mutations. CBMs, maybe. We've got a fairly good first aid skill, and we're going to be pumping our computer skill up to max without too much more time going by. That will aid us significantly in moving through the lab. But we have a fairly low intelligence, so maybe I'll get some CBMs in. We'll see. It's kind of hard right now, so... I gotta make my decision again about the situation here. Alternatively, I could just hang out until morning, hop in the Humvee and travel, and just leave the area. So it's really down to how much do I want to focus on sticking around here. If it weren't for the fungal, I wouldn't even question it. I would be hanging out here for sure. At a minimum to get my computer skill maxed out. Raid this lab real fast. Pretty easy for me to raid labs nowadays. Plus, we've got, like I said, a number of specialized buildings I'd really love to get to in that city. Especially if I can get another night or two of the full night vision with the full moon bonus. That just makes it so easy to scramble around the city and hit loot specific locations. Triple School. So our first refugee center is right there, just south of us. It's probably, I don't know, right here at the end of this road. So that's number 1. We'd have to find 2 more, or visit 2 more after that to officially complete the challenge. Oh, is that a junkyard? Ooh, junkyard. I don't see nearly enough junkyards. They are awesome. You see a junkyard, visit a junkyard. Guaranteed welding rig. If you go to a junkyard. And I want to say an engine crane maybe even as well. I can't remember everything about it. It's been a while. But I love junkyards. Awesome early base if you can got one nearby. I don't think you can drag the auto dock bed. No. I can't drag a regular bed. I don't think I can drag the auto dock. I can give it a try, but I don't think so. You found guns at a junkyard? How did you find guns at a junkyard? There's no guns at a junkyard. We're talking about different things. There's the dump. That's different. There's the regional dump. That has a whole crap load of guns. Not the junkyard. Junkyard's a totally different location. It's basically just a garage with a back area with a whole bunch of junked cars. There's no guns at the junkyard. I'm not overly concerned about having a bed to lay on. I can craft one if I want one. So that's not really a big consideration. I'm not sure my fab currently will let me. Makeshift bed. Yeah, we're already... It only takes fab 2 to do a makeshift bed. That's really all that's necessary. Makeshift bed, throw down a pillow and a blanket, you're good to go. So. Noise or radiation? Noise or radiation? I've got guns up in the vehicle. That's why I'm considering that spot. So I can... If I'm not going to use this room, I can knock the lights out in here. Then when I use the computer to release the doors and back off, I can shoot the shock zombie from range without getting hit. Why is that computer set out from the wall? Usually that computer's right here. That gives me an extra step of attempted movement. Assuming that shock zombie, it does the good thing and steps... Oh, I missed it. When you step back to this location, that's when you use the computer to pop the doors and you go sprinting down the corridor. Because he won't... You'll be out of the range of the light the computer generates before he can take a shot at you through the door. And then you just shoot him from range. Makes it pretty easy. So I can clear these guys without a problem. So I think I'll probably set up over here. Having access to the infinite water is just too useful. Too much of a time saver. Shoot him with a blanket? Nah, we'll rearrange things when we're going to try it. I should probably do it earlier rather than later. That way if I do get tagged some, first time I sleep, I can get it healed up. So let's assume that's where we're going to go. Let's assume we're going to set up over here. Just one room away from the stairs, which is my preference. We've got raw materials. I'm going to set up here, actually. Let's do a little bit more peeking. Let's go ahead and drop the stuff I don't need to deal with right now. Rest of that's fine. Get the axe back out. Let's peek at the adjacent rooms for here real quick, since this is where we'll base out of. Alright, that's the medical room. Some smoke that will waft around. A lab journal. Don't really care other than the cooking experience. Large fire extinguisher will give me another steel jerry can. This potentially has a shock zombie in it. You in there, shock zombie? Oh, somebody's in there. Yep, could be a shock zombie. Could be a guard. Could be of a few different things. Shock zombie is the one that usually tags me, though. Lots of smoke in this room. Yeah, we'll take the milk balls. Oh, he got out. It's a crawler. Alright, good. It's not a shock zombie. I don't think I can entice him onto terrain that's going to be helpful to me. Come here, creepy crawler. 46, 37. He hits me twice. These guys are tough. Where are you going? Hey! The hell? That's kind of weird. Are these things undead? Because it looked like he was retreating. Yeah, it's tainted meat still. Tainted fat, tainted hide. Alright. However. Antiseptic. No thanks. Lots of beds, though. So, I'm happy about this. We got wood, lots of beds for rags, lots of metal, lots of wire from the chain link. So, this is an awesome resource room to have near our base. So, that answers the first question. Bandages. So that's good. I like that. Next up. Oh, the useless room. Random raw materials and a bunch of zombies I'm gonna have to chop up. More. Oh, that's the stuff I dropped. Alright. We'll deal with that later. That's not good. That means there's a turret. Let's see. Turret wouldn't normally be in the exercise room. Is it going to be down here behind the chain link? Or is it in here and that shot? Well, I don't see any broken windows here. I'm not sure which room the turret's in. There's definitely a turret in here somewhere. There's no light here, it doesn't look like. Alright, I'm a little freaked out. Let's turn safe mode on. There it is. Right there. Alright, so it is firing through the chain link, killing the zombies up there. That's inconvenient. How far away are you? 10, which means I can't quite get a bead on it from the north end of this room, I don't think. To shoot it from range. Might be able to do it from up here, this direction. I just need to be able to stand 13 away. So if we... Ooh. That'll do it. We're 13 away. Alright, awesome. So. Can't see it from there. Can't see it from there. So yeah, I'd have to stand right there. Standard turret, range 13, or range 12. So, standing here. Plus I'm in the... I'm cloudy here. Yeah, he'd be shooting me if he could see me. So yeah, if I get the rifle out with some rounds, we're terrible at it, but we would eventually plink it to death to get rid of it. Alternatively, I'd have to level up a bunch of stuff in order to EMP it or scramble it or any of that kind of stuff. So either I'd have to wait a while. But it's south a bit. Another option is to just stick around the area and wait to run out the bullets. These zombies will keep standing up. It'll eventually run out of ammo. Hey there, scientist. I actually want you to die in range of the turret. I might have to bring some corpses down here and toss them into the area just to absorb the bullets more often. Mini flamethrower CBM. And a pretty good book that we already have. More antibiotics. So much antibiotics I've got. Yeah, I don't